it's Alicia here, and in this video I'm going to be sharing with you how to move through emotional triggers. So every time you're triggered by a person or an event, like a life event, like everything that's been happening in 2020, or if you're triggered by music or maybe even my videos. I can see my videos triggering a lot of people because I share about how it's our natural state to live in the state of love and that life is meant to be easy and fluid and magical, and that can actually really trigger a lot of people who value hard work, who are living a lot in their masculine energy where they don't value feminine energies. And a lot of people believe that life is meant to be hard and you don't deserve to relax and have it all until you've struggled or been through a lot. A lot of people think that, and so they can be extremely triggered when someone like me is sharing that it doesn't have to be that way. So no matter what it is that triggers you, this is what I would invite you to do every time that happens. It doesn't have to be hard to move through emotional triggers. You don't have to go through years of therapy. That doesn't mean that it wouldn't assist you to work with someone, but your body will tell you whether or not that resonates with you or not. But there are simple things that you can do on your own to start moving through emotional triggers. When someone triggers you, an event triggers you, song, one of my videos, anything like that. What I would invite you to do is bring awareness to what you're feeling, maybe exactly where you're feeling it in your body if you can, rate it on a scale of 1 to 10, or maybe try to come up with a word to describe what that feeling is, or just take a body scan, whatever you have to do to bring awareness to what you're feeling. And the reason that that makes such a difference in releasing that emotional trigger is because that emotion is just energy, and we have the ability to transmute energy, and I filmed a whole separate video about this, so I'll put a link to that in the description. But we have the ability to transmute energy, and it's actually a natural thing that our body does when we relax and surrender and we don't resist what is. So it can be easy to want to contract when you're feeling really triggered by something. Your stomach might tighten up, or you might want to avoid whatever that thing is. You might want to even blame the other person because they're the one triggering you. But they wouldn't even be triggering anything in you unless you were holding onto some sort of energy that is being triggered. And these emotional triggers, they're usually dormant, sitting in our electromagnetic field until someone comes into our life that triggers it. And then all of a sudden you start to feel it. So it can be easy to think that the other person is the problem because once they came into your life, then you started feeling this thing, then this thing started happening, but you wouldn't even be triggered or bothered by it at all unless you were holding on to some sort of energy in your electromagnetic field that's causing this discomfort for you. It's like how some people can be extremely bothered by something that other people are not bothered by. Like, I don't even think there's a million examples. So that's why it comes up in you when maybe another person triggers you or an event triggers you. It's something that was always there to begin with. It was just dormant until that event happened or that person came into your life, and then that emotion got triggered. So it's something that you are carrying, and it's just an energy, and your body naturally knows how to transmute energy. So it requires that you don't resist what is, and that's why I tell you to bring awareness to it, because when you bring awareness to what you're feeling, you're no longer resisting it. Whether it's even 10 seconds of bringing awareness to what you're feeling, that was 10 seconds of you not resisting your emotions. And that allowed the energy to dissolve, along with your breath. So bring awareness to it and breathe through. Take 3 really slow, deep breaths into your belly, and that is going to allow the energy to move. So that's a really simple thing that you can do every time you're triggered by something or someone or an event. It doesn't have to be a lot of hard work. Pause, scan your body, and take 3 really slow, deep breaths into your belly, and the energy will start to move, the emotions will start to dissolve, and as you start to cultivate more self-love, deeper and deeper layers may start to come up. So you might be like, why am I still getting triggered by the same person or the same thing over and over again? It's because there's deeper and deeper layers that might be there that are ready to release. And the more light you come into, the more of a higher state of consciousness you come into, the more those lower density energies need to dissolve, so they'll come to the surface. So no need to fear them, no need to judge them. Again, just bring awareness to them and breathe through them just like all your other emotional triggers. So I hope you found that video helpful. I also have another video about why we get triggered by other people, so I will link, I'll put a link to that in the description. But if you did like this video, give it a thumbs up, hit subscribe, and hit the bell button if you want to be notified the next time I upload a video. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.